Jack puts in maximum effort every time he touches the court, and he plays with an extreme amount of mental toughness and grit. Jack brings joy, humor, and music to our team in the locker room, and is an all-around good guy. Jack comes from a long line of athletes in his family, and he's a multi-sport athlete. He plays basketball in the winter, and he plays volleyball in the spring. He is still deciding on his college plans for next year. Jack's favorite memory of his time on the team was beating an undefeated Hawkins team last season on senior night. His message for the underclassmen is to play with a short memory and to shoot with confidence. Jack is accompanied by his mom, Lena, his dad, John, and his brother, Alex tonight.
Nico has been a part of the varsity program for 2 years now and has contributed so much to the team with hard work, passion, and commitment to both himself and the teammates around him. Nico has also played a huge role on the varsity soccer team, contributing to a state final run in 2021, a Western Mass Championship, and multiple league titles. He also enjoys playing baseball in the spring and helped the team pick up another Western Mass victory last season. Nico's favorite memory during his time here at Frontier
Hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm Mason Smith here with Tyler Wolkowitz tonight. If there's an echo on your end, we apologize. There might just be some technical difficulties, but before we get into we had this last. Is that better? No, that's still. No, I'm still hearing. I mean, do you hear it on your end? I'm still getting the echo. I mean, are you? We got it? Now it's no. Hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. We'd like to apologize. We're having some technical difficulties right now. We will be right back with you as soon as we fix the issue. Is that better? No, it's not. Check, check.
Hello.
No.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that better? No.
Welcome to Frontier Regional
How about that?
Tonight's
No.
game. Our guests this evening on the ball campus are Pioneer. The member high schools of the MIAA and the PBIHC request that all cheering be supportive, and spectators are reminded that the price of admission does not entitle one to criticize or downgrade any player, coach, or official. Please encourage the student athletes with your personal display of support and good sports.
Check.
Sportsmanlike comment or act. And now for tonight's starting lineups, we're going to go over the Panthers of Pioneer first. At guard number 3, Kurt Schroeder. At guard number 10, Braden Thayer. At center number 11, Hugh Sykowski. At forward number 15, Alex McClellan. At forward number 32, Josh Wood. And Pioneers coached by Scott Thayer, Fred Redeker, and Vin Bernard. And now for your Frontier Redhawks. At guard number 3, Nico Castone. At guard number 10, Max Millett. At center number 14, Owen Lamb. At forward number 20, Sasha Kucevic. At forward number 15, Jack Gary. And we run by Josh Ford and Tim Moore. The officials for tonight's are Nate Burdick and Mike Cole. Now, would you please rise for our national anthem?
That any better? No, it's not. Still got the echo. I thought it would be the bottom one. Do you want me to
Check. I think we're good.
I don't hear an echo now. I think that, yeah, all right. I think we're good. So, hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. We deeply apologize We're a little bit short-staffed tonight, but we're figuring things out. So we're getting right into the action right now. Score is 0-0. You didn't miss quite much. It's Pioneer against Frontier. Senior night for the Red Hawks. And getting the basket for the Panthers is number 10, Braden Thayer.
Wow, starting off strong, Mason. It's already a commanding play down low.
Now moving on the other side of the court. Fasulo in the paint gets it stripped from him.
Wow.
And Pioneer goes the other way. Look at the pass down the court. Oh, and he slips and falls. Millette dives, gets the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. What an effort from Max Millette.
I don't know what happened there, Mason, but like it seems he just like lost his foot in there, just fell on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that maybe we need, because I think some people were slipping during the JV game as well. We might need one of those in the NBA. They have the people that clean up the
we need a cleaner.
court. That's what we need on this court tonight. Fasula with the ball for the Hawks. Top of the arc. Moving towards the blocks. Goes back out and loses his dribble.
Oh. It's always a disappointing thing. I think this is just like the beginning of the game, you know? Like we had a really troublesome fall, and then over here lost the ball. I mean,
absolutely. It's, you know, start of the game jitters.
Yep.
We should come up with a better name for that, but regardless.
Regardless.
Redeker with the ball for the Panthers. Pass into the paint. That's no good, and Babb brings down the rebound.
Good swipe.
Millette. Jumper from the key.
Wow.
That goes.
That's a nice bounce off the rim there, Mason. Very fortunate.
And now Pioneer moving fast. Oh, my God! Stuffed by the Dragon.
It's the year of the Dragon, Mason. Quite literally.
That was a good one.
Now move.
Oh, man. Oh, and Babb can't finish the job.
So close.
Pioneer gets the rebound, and now moving the other way, it's Redeker up against Jack Carey. He's one of the seniors we're celebrating tonight from 3. Oh, wow. That was impressive, I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, that was close contact, yet he still got it up.
That was a gutsy move by, I think it was Redeker who took that shot, although I could be wrong. Now Millette on the other side. Might get a screen from Babb. He does. Baseline. And he stepped out.
Wow. Mason, I can't help but notice how loud the crowd for Pioneer is so far.
Yeah, they're having a great turnout. I mean, and Frontier does too. This is great. I mean, showing up for the boys' senior night. And they've had a pretty rough season, ups and downs, wide open. That's going to be for 2, though, because he was on the line. Doesn't go either way. Millette with the rebound. Gets it back to the arc for the Red Hawks. Now he's up against Redeker. Babb. And now Fasulo. The Dragon. Pass in to Carey. Jack Carey can't finish the shot on the blocks. And now it's going to go the other way. Redeker gets the pass from his teammate Thayer. Thayer has the only points on the night for Pioneer right now. He gets the handoff from Sahowski. Sahowski in the corner. He's up against Babb. Cross-court pass. Redeker in the paint. Oh, and that'll go. Jumps around a little bit.
That was a really good cut, Mason. Really nice moving without the ball. It's just solid basketball so far for Pioneer.
Some great movement, like you were saying, from Pioneer on offense. Definitely working for them right now. They're up 4-2. Millette trying to make something happen. Pass to the Dragon. Back to Millette. Max Millette. Spin move. Top of the key. Trying to drive, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, but that wasn't Millette's fault there. He just ran into a brick wall of 2 defenders.
Absolutely. I mean, it definitely was the right call. We've seen some of those where they're trying to drive and they take way too many steps, but they just let it go. But I appreciate that call by the refs in that situation.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Mason.
We're about halfway through the first quarter. 4-2 is the score. The 3, too far, and the Dragon just lets it go.
More play there.
And it was a good open look for Alex McClelland. He was the one who took that shot, but just kind of oversold it.
Yeah, I agree, Mason. But I think one aspect we haven't talked about yet is the Red Hawk is here today on senior night.
Oh, yeah.
Cheering on the Hawks.
First time this whole season. Great for him to show up on senior night. The Dragon had a 3 for his second. Pass off to Fasulo in the corner. He's going to drive into the paint for 3. The Dragon, no good. And...
oh, it goes.
Wow.
Wow.
That definitely was close, Tyler.
It was. It's debatable, yet the refs rule is supreme.
Now Redeker gets the inbound. Kurt Redeker up against Alex Ellis. He gets it across half court to the point. Might look for the blocks, but no, he gets pushed back out to the corner and gets called for a travel right as Millette makes a steal. He would have had an easy layup there.
He would have, but Alice just right there. That was really impressive defense by Alex Ellis right there.
Absolutely. He's a great player. He's been putting up some great numbers all year, not necessarily in terms of points and scoring, but he is a huge team player, Tyler.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Mason. Very well-rounded.
Absolutely, and that's a good way to describe this team, too. Max Millette with the ball now. Pass over to Fasulo. Gets into the paint. The layup is good.
This guy's way up there.
Tie game at 4 with 3:30 to go. Redeker, top of the arc, loses his dribble for a moment, but then recovers in the corner. Sahowski over to Redeker. He's up against Babb, going to swing it around. Out to the arc for 3. Oh, man. Josh Wood drains it.
There's some fantastic defense modeled with even better offense.
Absolutely, Tyler. And now Millette trying to turn things around for the Hawks. They're down by 3, 7-4. The Dragon.
Nice.
No foul. He was looking for it, but he still gets the bucket.
It's a great shot off the glass. Good press.
And now Redeker, he'll have to come up past half court to get the inbound, but now he's up against Ellis again. Hands it off, and a travel is called on Wood. They're being pretty tough on the travels so far, Tyler.
Yeah, they really are, and luckily the Red Hawks here at home are not ashamed to have that, you know?
Not at all.
They're feeling that call.
And I mean, it definitely, I can foresee that really turning things around for the Hawks if that gets called against them. But Fasulo at the arc. Tries to pass it in, and I think it got tipped maybe.
Yeah.
Pass out. Oh, right back to Redeker. What a play. And Millette's going to foul him.
It's not much you can do there from Millette's perspective.
Yeah, I mean,
try to stop that ball.
That was just a phenomenal feed. I think that was from Sahowski, who passed it over. He caught the ball in the air and then threw it over to Redeker, which, I mean, that's just amazing.
Yeah, it's a great show for the defensive system.
Yeah, absolutely. And Redeker will miss his first shot. Pioneer only up by 1 right now, and we have yet to talk about how significant this game is, Tyler. This is the first of 2 games that these teams will face against each other back-to-back. That rarely happens. Second shot is no good from Redeker, and the Dragon gets the rebound. But they're going to be facing each other again on Monday, and we're going to try our best to be out there at Pioneer to cover that game. And this is a big conference game for them, too. Millette puts it up, going to be short.
Good.
And the rebound goes to Sahowski.
Good hands.
Millette's really looking for the steals, Tyler. He's been getting a lot this season, and he's just a really aggressive defender.
He really is, Mason, and that's one of his best qualities. It really makes this team.
The 3 ball off the rim, no good. Looking for the feedback out. And now driving, shots no good from Braden Thayer. Going the other way, Millette. Stops at the blocks, gets swarmed, got to do something, passes it away. And that's going to be a timeout called by Josh Morris. That's a good timeout right there, Tyler.
Yeah, I agree, Mason. That was troublesome territory. Mats was surrounded by 2 guys. Wow.
Absolutely.
Goes to the Red Hawk.
And so 7-6 is what we're going into this timeout with, Tyler. With just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And while we're here, before we start talking about stats and all that sort of thing, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Tonight's FCAT Sports broadcast is supported by Albert Hearing Services, improving lives 1 ear at a time, and Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports. Now, some significant things that I'd like to point out for this game, Tyler, is a particular player who's being celebrated tonight for his senior night. It's the Dragon, Sasha Dragicevic. He came into this game with 92 points. He has 94 now, and he is well on track to break 100 tonight.
Yeah, Mason, that is an incredible stat, and I believe that a few other players have also already broke that as well.
Yes, they have. We've got Nico Fasulo, who came into the game with 154. He's got 156 right now after 1 bucket. 200 points for Max Millette. He capped off that 200 in a game against Drury on Wednesday. Great run for him. But the lead scorer for the Red Hawks, who has yet to score a basket tonight, is their captain, Owen Babb, 230 points on the season. No doubt much more to come from there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him break 250 tonight, Tyler. He's had some great games this season.
Oh, and I, Mason, I expect a great one tonight. It looks like he has some big men to go against, but it's no problem.
And he gets
As
2
you
more.
can see right
Look
there.
at that.
Oh, and Babb. What a shot.
Just another great look in the paint from the skyscraper. Oh, and Ellis
Nice.
gets the steal. Can't hold on to it.
There you go. That's exactly the take you want to have, though, Mason. In the corner, you direct that ball out of their hands anytime.
Absolutely. And now I think for the first time in the game, the Red Hawks have the lead by 1.
I think it's fair. We could call it. They won. Oh, all right.
And the ref's deferring about something. Maybe the clock,
Who knows? Well,
something. Shot clock might be off, perhaps. Who knows?
Who knows, Mason? But let's talk about the team's records here. Frontier is 8-7. Division, right?
The same score we have right now, actually.
That it is.
Oh, and the Red Hawk almost lost his head
Whoa.
doing a cartwheel. Good recovery there. I don't think we got that on camera.
No.
But
It's okay. He can fly. It's fine.
it's all right. He'll be okay. And look at that take
Well,
from Thayer. It'll go to the Red Hawks.
there you go.
Red Hawks got to be careful with his head. It's going to go flying, man.
Yeah. Gotta be careful. Same like this team here. This is a solid team. Pioneer.
Oh, and Fasulo, the step back, didn't want that 3 ball. Ellis feed into Babb. He's got some room and gets it.
With the collision. No problem for Owen Babb.
Wow.
Good play.
Thayer takes it up. Wood with the ball in the corner. It's McClelland, and he'll get called for the travel. And I think, it was a good call by the ref, but I also think, again, going back to the cleaner, there might be something on the court because we've seen a couple missteps, some travels, slips, and falls that have been called and seen in that region of the court tonight, Tyler.
Yeah, in this play, Mason, you're a little past like a pregame into mid-game tremors, you know?
Oh, and Millette could have taken that. And now in the corner, Ellis, good coverage by the Panthers. Ellis has an open 3, doesn't want it. Cross-court pass, Fasulo doesn't want that one either. Gets pushed back a little bit. The Dragon takes the 3 in the corner. No good, just a little bit too far. And coming up with the rebound, that's going to be Braden Thayer. Long pass down the court. Redeker, time is running out. Shot clock is dark. 10 seconds to go for the Panthers to either tie it or make it a 1-point game. Driving at the blocks, pass out. They're just not going to get the shot off.
Wow.
And he should have taken that. Alex McClelland had a little bit of room, could have taken a step back. Would have been a little deep, but, at the buzzer, you got to do what you got to do, Tyler.
Yeah, Mason, so far, this game has been really tight. There's been so little opportunities for actually any good shots.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Tyler. The defense, and we see this a lot. Frontier, rough season, ups and downs all across the board. Some close wins, some close losses. They're 8-7, like you said. On the other side of things, it's the Pioneer Valley Panthers. They're 12-4. They have had one of the best seasons they've seen in a long time, I think. And they have a great crew out on the court tonight and some great coaching staff as well. But when 2 solid teams meet like this, the main thing we like to see, the main thing we see a lot is defense. Really good defense.
Yeah, exactly. Like these tensions are fueled by their both skill and athleticism.
I don't think we got that on camera either. The Red Hawk almost lost his head again, and well, the fans are into it. So
here we go.
I think he might need to put his straps. I think he's doing it. Or no, yeah, he needs to put his straps inside his suit, but.
All right, back to the action.
There we go. All right, 10-7 coming into the second quarter. This was a rare position for Pioneer to be in. They've won some games by some pretty large margins. Looking for the inbound. McClelland's crossed the court, and that's going to be Redeker who gets that. Taking it up against Ellis. Ellis putting some pressure on him. Avoids the screen. Not much of an opening for Redeker. Good handoff in the corner. And a block. That's going to be called on the Dragon. Just playing a little bit too close to McClelland.
Yeah, Mason, I think that's sort of the theme of what's going on with the defense here. It might be tough, it might be close, but it's still good.
Or no, excuse me, that wasn't McClelland. That was William
Yes,
And now the pass over. Jumper. Doesn't go. Rebound. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Max Millette. Pass forward to Owen Babb. Oh, it doesn't go. The rebound out to Ellis. Does he want the shot? Looking to pass it out. He doesn't see the dragon to his left, but he'll find Fasulo. Fasulo dancing around at the point. Pass over to Millette. Max Millette at the post. The dragon doesn't want the three. Back in the corner, it's Millette. Millette getting some good coverage by Redeker. Double teamed over, and now Ellis for three. Oh, man.
What a good swing, Mason.
That's a great look from the Hawks. And now Pioneer trying to move back the other way. Ellis can't quite save it in time. Oh, he stepped on the line when he made that dive.
Yeah.
But again, great effort from, I think, one of the unsung heroes of this season for the Red Hawks that's helped them keep this solid record and made a comeback too in the season. Oh, and the three ball is good from Braden Thayer.
Making the game 10-10, Mason, going into the second quarter.
He's got half of Pioneer's points right now, 5 points.
Yes, he does. Very impressive.
And Babb, he could have taken that three. He had a decent amount of room, but Fasulo will and answers Thayer.
Drains it from downtown.
Wow. And now Redeker. Fans are on their feet. They're chanting. Redeker at the blocks. Gets swarmed. Jump ball is going to be called. No, it's not. It's going to be a foul.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be on Babb.
Yeah, I mean, that got a little physical with the ripping and tearing there, but
It definitely did. I mean, the other thing is that's a rare look from Owen Babb. You don't see him getting fouls that often. He's a good, clean player, Tyler.
It really is. It really is. The only time is like when he's going against the boards.
Oh, and now they call another foul against Millette.
Another hold. Wow.
Frontier got to be careful.
Not too bad. 3 fouls already.
Yeah. And now Redeker up against Ellis. He'll pass it in to Zahowski. Back out. The jumper from Thayer, no good for 3, but Pioneer gets their own rebound. Opening in the corner, drains it. Josh Wood. He's got a great night so far, Tyler. 6 points, leading both teams, and now a tie game again.
Yeah, Mason, he's been showing some really impressive plays and styles here.
Now Garrett Dredge out on the court for the Hawks. Another great player, putting a lot of effort in on defense as well. Millette spins around, takes it. Oh, my God.
Wow, he created the distance between him and his defender, got a shot up. Very impressive.
What an incredible shot from Max Millette. Now he's on defense against Thayer. Now Redeker swings it out to Thayer in the corner, puts it up and gets fouled. It's a good job by Thayer drawing the foul on the Red Hawks, and I think that'll be Ellis's first foul, if I saw the numbers right.
Yes, that is correct, Mason. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, that's just a tough spot, and like we were saying before, like that corner area back there was 2 shots put up, and then the second one made it. I feel like they got to work around to reposition their defense to cover the area.
And I think that the important word that you used there, Tyler, was second shot. Frontier can't let Pioneer have those second chances. And that is, I mean, we say this a lot. We say this in many, many games. But that's Thayer.
He made both, right?
No, he only made the second one.
Okay.
1 for 2 at the line is Thayer, I think. And now Babb trying to get it across. Ellis. Pass into Babb. Back out to Ellis. Does he want it himself? Pass into Babb. Oh, just a little misjudged. Hit the backboard. I don't think we've seen that one before. And now the pass in Zahowski. Feed back to Thayer. Doesn't get the opening he wants. Wood in the corner against the Dragon. Redeker at the point. And now over to Alex McClelland up against Garrett Dredge. Hands it off. Thayer. Fasulo is all over him. And now Redeker gets a bit of an opening in the paint. Might have gotten tipped by the Dragon, but the shot is off the glass and no good. And now the Red Hawks turn it the other way.
Good screen.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Fasulo.
4-3. That was a simple screen by Owen Babb there, but it worked so well. Nico had so much room to take that three.
And now they take the lead by 4, 18-14, 4.5 to go in this first half. Tyler, deep three from Wood, dances around the rim, but doesn't go. Scramble for the ball. Babb's got to get it off, and he gets it to Ellis. Now back over to Fasulo. He'll slow it down.
It's a good decision by Fasulo there. They catch up, find a nice area.
Definitely. One of the problems with a lot of these teams we're seeing today is, we got a foul called. I think it's going to be on Wood.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Or no, it was.
Yep.
It was on Pioneer. I think it was on McClellan, though.
Yeah, not going to show it, but
There it is.
yes.
Yeah. And now Babb gets the inbound from Fasulo, hands it off, and Fasulo again lost the dribble. Might have hit his foot, I'm not sure. It was close. Didn't have a great angle, but a lot of teams we've seen have had a problem with pacing, Tyler, and I think the Red Hawks have struggled with that over the season. They've definitely gotten better, and I think that's one of the big reasons why they have this 8-7 record instead of something much more condemning.
Yeah, Mason, that's a very good insight there. Their play seems to be altered by it.
Dance all the way around.
Wow, following the arc.
Wow, and Redeker, what a finish.
Wow. Impressive to go against the Dragon like that head on.
It's very gutsy. This team takes a lot of risks, Tyler, and I respect it. Fasulo gets taken down, and he gets called for a foul.
It's a charge.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I will say, I think that the Pioneer fans need to be a little louder. They need to be getting on their feet like Frontier, try and have a little six-man battle here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're going back and forth with that, Mason. Earlier on, they were doing great. Now they're dimmed down a little bit, and all the Frontier kids are on their feet.
And it affects the momentum. It affects the play of the game, Tyler. It really does. You can see the changes in the passion of the players if their fans are behind them versus if they're not.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So right.
And Fasulo almost gets the steal, knocked loose. Dredge is there. What a pass over to Fasulo. He's got the opening and the layup.
Wow. Coast to coast. What a finish.
Wow. And Fasulo, what a night he's having on his senior night.
What a play, Mason.
Playing right up close. Oh, man.
Yep.
And Thayer, with a great move, gets by Fasulo.
It's a great decision not to crash the board. Just go nice floater.
Definitely. And now in the corner, Dredge didn't quite want it. He thought about it, though. Cross-court pass. Modesto back up top at half court now. It's Fasulo. Calls for a screen from Ellis. Trying to get an opening for that three. Step back. Whoa. There it is. High arc. Going to be short.
Oh, good.
It's a good thought. He really wanted that. And now, oh, man. Big collision in the paint. Alex McClellan goes down.
They're going full speed.
And
it's like he's a little shooken up there.
That was Garrett Dredge being called for the foul. And now, with 2:16 on the clock, Pioneer has a bonus. Wow. First shot, no good. And I mean, here's the thing, Tyler. And I've been thinking about saying this for a little while now. Pioneer they've been drawing a lot of fouls from Frontier, and that's a good thing. It's a good strategy that a team can have, but only if you can make shots. I think they're less than 50% at the free throw line right now.
I know,
and
this is not impressive.
McClellan's, it goes 0 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line. Pass over to Babb, gets it somehow after being double teamed, but now it's going the other way. Dredge racing down the court, meets Redeker at the ball, and he will foul him.
Frontier might need to be careful here, Mason. I know it's not near the end of the game, but this is dangerous.
It's very dangerous. I think that because it's not near the end of the game, it's even more dangerous. Because, I mean, you're the one that's keeping track of the fouls, Tyler. How many are we looking at for, I mean, who has the highest on Frontier?
This is not solid. I mean, Matz and Dredge both have 2.
And those are some big players. I mean, albeit we just said it, the Panthers are not landing their free throws like at all. But I mean, yeah, look at that. They've had 3 trips to the free throw line. This is their 4th, and they've only made 1.
Yes, they have.
Out of 6, and now this will be out of 8. 2 for 8, so they got a 25%
Yep.
at the free throw line. Dredge got to pass it forward. Fasulo, will he take it to the hoop? Yes. Doesn't make it, but I think we'll go to the line.
Back.
Yeah.
Yep.
.153 to go. And the important thing, we were talking earlier, Tyler, about how we're having this back-to-back matchup between the Redhawks and the Panthers. The big important thing about this matchup, Sula makes that first one. He's got 11 on the night now. The big thing about this matchup is it's a conference game. And if Frontier can win both of these, they can make a big statement about how they've grown throughout this year. Second shot is no good, and Modesto can't bring down the rebound. But if the Frontier can win these 2 games, then they'll certainly end the season with that over 500 win percentage, which has been a big goal for them since they had a really rough start to the year.
Yeah, Mason, you're totally right.
And oh man! Are you kidding me? Wow.
It's a good block from the Dragon, but the ball still stays with Pioneer. No, Mason, I agree exactly with what you were saying earlier because, like, I also think that they could shoot up the ranks in the division if they win these 2.
Absolutely.
It's huge for them.
And even though the Redhawks lost the game Wednesday against Drury, it was only by 3 points. It was down to the last second, and Drury is a very highly rated team. 5 to go on the shot clock. Open 3 for Rediker. Does he make it? No. Fresh clock, and oh my God! Garrett Dredge now going the other way. Owen Babb gets smacked in the back of the head. Almost runs into our cameraman there. But
wow. Some tough contact there.
Wow. And I gotta say, I'm not surprised. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't a shooting foul, honestly.
Oh yeah, I mean it was on the ground, no one was shooting, but it was still tough.
Oh, the Dragon doesn't land it, but Modesto and Babb are all over McClelland. He gets the rebound, though, somehow. 2-point game still. Hawks leading. 1 minute to go in the half. Wood with the ball. Hands it off to Sahowski. Thayer getting pressure from Fasulo. Trying to get by him. Drives to the blocks. Spin move jumper is no good. Sasha brings it down, and now the Hawks have 40 seconds. Oh, and the pass barely gets to Owen Babb. Hands it off to Modesto for 3. Yes, sir! Count it!
Good shot from the corner.
Heavily contested, too, and Wood to answer. Oh, my God.
My, what a rebuttal.
Are you kidding me, man?
Bring it down, still 20 seconds left. Frontier up by 2.
This is ridiculous, Tyler.
Wow. All right, Fasulo taking it slow.
Shot clock is dark, 15 to go. Fasulo, let's see what he can do. Pass into Babb. Oh, wow, that's a big call. The shot went in, but it's not going to count because Babb's getting called for a foul.
It's a charge, wow.
And now, I mean,
wow, I think that was the right call to make by the ref, but sub coming in. Some conversations from the coach from Pioneer.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they took off one too many points.
Now the refs are having a discussion.
I believe the score, Mason, should be 24-22 for the home team.
I think so. Yes.
They just took off a 2.
I think it is. I think it is a 2-point game. Now I could do the math with my little tally marks here, but I'm
23-21 is more like it. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
I think they're correct. Yeah, it's just an issue with the scoreboard right now. They got 7.8 on the clock. Pioneer with the ball. They got a chance to, well, we'll see if they have a chance to tie it up or take the lead depending on what they put up on the scoreboard. And I know that my count is right, so I'll be double checking that during halftime. But
Mason, before we get too much further, I want to talk about something I've been noticing. I feel like Owen has been really confident with this matchup here. His big seems to be really strong and is able to score, but he doesn't seem as skilled or confident as Owen. And he is staying the ball much, much more on a one-to-one, man-to-man down in the paint.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Tyler.
And they're taking advantage of that. That's why he just was dished to him, right, the last second there.
Yeah, and I mean, It was a good heads-up play by Pioneer on defense, and they have 5 seconds now. Pass down the court. He stays in somehow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. And I thought they might take that for a second, but that was an impressive take from Josh Wood in the corner. Spin around, put the three up. It wasn't a good shot, but we have, I mean, according to the scoreboard, we have a 1-point game. I'm going to be reviewing my tally marks because I know I've been keeping track of it. I'm not really sure about the integrity of this, and I think that they are. I might not go over, but they're talking about it over at the score bench right now. But right now, we're looking at a 23-22 game on the scoreboard. It's a really close game, just a lot of back and forth, Tyler. And I mean, here's what I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
Pioneer is the dominant team coming into this. You look at their record, you look at their stats, a lot of things. But they are in the lead right now, and that's the important thing, you know. We're going to be taking a break for a halftime, coming back shortly, 23-22. We'll see if they change the score at all, but Hawks up by 1 right now. Fasulo leading the way on his senior night with 11 points. We'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Yeah, I can hear Tyler. Okay, now it's echoing.
Echoing.
Now it's echoing. Now it's still echoing. Still, yeah, it's still echoing. We do need that down though. I remember that was something you told me. We always need. That's no.
Wow.
I mean, we could just do what we did. We delete it and then we bring
Take
it back.
it out, put it in.
Is that it?
Check.
Nope, we're good.
Yep.
All right. All right. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. We'd like to remind you that tonight's FCAT Sports broadcast is supported by Alra Hearing Services, improving lives 1 ear at a time, and Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports.
Yeah,
We'd like to apologize again. We went back into that echo in the last few moments of the first half there, but we got everything fixed now.
It's a very scuffed shoot, Mason, but we still have our crew here. We got Tom Albert, Mason Smith, Tyler Wolfowitz, Amalia Smith, Matt Warmdor, and Isaac Warmdor.
Yeah, and we're all very thankful to everyone that comes out to help us out. And we did get the scoring issue fixed. It is 23-22. That is the score. And that last three that was scored by Rowan Modesto was, in fact, a 2. We just couldn't really see it that well because it was in the corner. And evidently, everyone else thought it was a 3 as well.
Yes.
So
yes.
it is a 1-point game. Hawks leading by 1. They're hanging on. But Pioneer is giving them a pretty good run for their money, Tyler.
Really have, Mason. This has been a really tight game. And when I say tight, I don't mean score. I mean the defense. Their man-to-man defense has been really close, and that has been making the game super competitive.
Absolutely, Tyler. And, I mean, the thing that I think is making the biggest difference for the Red Hawks is the depth in their bench. Because something that we just noticed before coming back from this break was we don't think that Pioneer has really substituted more than one person.
Yeah, Mason, I can't recall. I remember one sub, and that's about it.
I think that the only one that they've brought in was number 25, William Glazier, and I only remember that because I called him McClellan because it was 15 versus 25. That was the mix-up I had in my head.
Yeah, exactly, and there's been very little timeouts, if any, from Pioneer. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
in general, I feel like there hasn't been a lot of timeouts.
Yeah.
It's a very fast-paced, very few breaks, and just a lot of energy coursing through this gym here in Goodnow Gymnasium. And so now we're going to be coming back into the second half of the game, 23-22. And once again, Fasulo leading the entire game, actually, with points. He's got 11. The player who's closest to him, and actually two players, Braden Thayer and Josh Wood, they both have 9 points on the night. But he is standing right in front of us right now, and he is having a fantastic night. On his night, senior night, we've got his picture plastered to the wall of the gym over there.
Yeah, Mason, I think that's one of the best senior night traditions here. It's like we always make sure we show respect to our senior athletes.
Absolutely. And if anyone deserves it, it's Nico Fasulo. He's put in a lot of work for a lot of different teams at Frontier for many years, and he's letting it show, putting it all out on the court tonight. And he gets the pass from Max Millette. Drive, step back, got to get the pass off the Dragon, and now Millette at the arc takes it back up to the point. Trying to get into the key, but he can't quite do it. Some good defense that the Pioneer Panthers are putting up right now. Pass into Babb, and he takes it back out to the corner. Ellis wants the three. There it is. Oh, at the buzzer too. And that, we need to give Pioneer some credit for that, Tyler. That was some great defense right off the bat.
Frontier was unable to find anything. The only opportunity they ever had was when somebody tried to double Owen Babb down low.
Yeah. And now they're moving it the other way. They take their time getting across half court, but now they got it on the blocks. Redeker back out to Wood. Sahowski doesn't want the shot. He's getting covered pretty well by Babb. Takes it back, and the pass. I wouldn't even say that's a bad pass. That's just a complete miscue on the part of Alex McClelland. I mean, like, his teammate was looking for the pass, and he went the complete opposite way.
Yeah, you're right, Mason. He really wasn't going the same direction, literally.
Yeah. So now a minute into the second half, no score change, I should say.
Yeah.
Still 23-22. Fasulo, can he change that? No, and the rebound goes to Redeker.
No luck. They bring it the other way.
Now at the arc. Redeker driving on the blocks, pass back out, again too far. And I gotta say, the tables have turned a little bit, Tyler. I mean, Pioneer, they had a really great run in that second quarter, coming back into the game, and Frontier after they came back as well. But early in the game, Frontier was really struggling to connect on some longer range passes, and now that's happening to the Panthers.
Exactly, Mason. I was thinking, I was getting some deja vu here. This looks like a little bit earlier in the game. Not many great passing decisions. Like full court passes, those are too risky for here.
Just some miscues between teammates. Bab crossed the court. The Dragon doesn't want it just yet. Back into Bab. Almost loses it. Trying to get a lane. Will pass it back out. The Dragon drives on the blocks. Puts it up. It goes, but he gets called for a travel.
Wow. Tough call.
Yeah. I mean, that would have been the first score of the second half, Tyler. And a good score for the Redhawks, too.
That would have, Mason.
Redeker takes it up. Ellis, once again, putting on some good pressure against Redeker. Now Thayer puts up the three, doesn't go, and the Dragon brings down the rebound. And look at that.
Wow.
Alex McClelland not really helping out on defense either.
Yeah, no, he is not, Mason.
All right, and now Millette taking it up. And that's their second foul of the night, actually.
Yes, it is.
Across the court, Fasulo takes the three.
Oh,
my God. Are you kidding me?
Whoa. What a shot. Beautiful arc.
That's 14 on the night for Fasulo. Now Redeker swings it out. I thought he was going to take that. He had some room, but now driving, and Fasulo gets called for a foul as he goes up to block it, and he is stunned.
That was a very good play there by Pioneer, though. We have to give them credit. They found a very good open lane, and they're able to get real close to the board no matter the pressure.
Absolutely, and Josh Wood. It's Josh Wood.
Yeah.
He has 11 on the night now. Make that 12.
Very impressive three-point play.
And once again, teams just really, I mean, the 3 points are great, but it's really in the paint where you need to have a great player there that can finish some great opportunities for you. And Bab does that a lot for Frontier, and Wood seems to be that guy for the Panthers. Loose ball, jump ball is called as Millette gets swarmed, and it'll go the other way.
Wow. Very close game here, Mason.
Yeah, really close. Once again, only 1 point difference.
All right, full court press now.
And now Thayer, Braden Thayer taking it up against Millette. Oh, almost got a steal. He wanted that. A shot doesn't go. Redeker with the rebound swings it out. And McClelland finds an open man in the corner for three. Wow. Josh Wood once again.
Second opportunity is not good, Mason. They got an offensive rebound there.
And Fasulo to answer. That's going to be short. And now Thayer really trying to make something happen. Fasulo steals the ball. One-on-one. Does he take the layup? Yes, he does. And he draws the foul. He'll go to the lines. The Redhawks are down by 2.
Wow, what a play there, Mason. Nico Fasulo read that ball so very well and took it across the court.
He's always had some great court vision, Tyler.
Yes, he has, Mason. I think that's a really, really great attribute. And
Fasulo, ice cold from the line.
boom.
1 point game. He has a chance to tie it right here, Tyler.
Yeah, he's right.
And he does.
There it is.
I think Fasulo might have the best free throw percentage of the game right now. He just went 2 for 2.
I think he's 3 for 3. No, he's 3 for 4. It's pretty good.
And now Sahowski at the point, hands it off. Redeker takes the lane. What a finish.
Wide open paint once he got around his defender.
That's got to be something the Redhawks watch out for.
Yes, it is.
Millette, does he look for Ellis? No, the
Corner.
Dragon in the corner. Oh, I thought that was a shot, but he passes it into Bab, almost loses it, and he draws the foul.
There it is. It's almost impossible not to get a foul there when you're right under with the big Owen Bab.
Oh, yeah, big man in the paint right there. 3 fouls in this quarter for Pioneer. They haven't been spreading the fouls out fairly evenly, though. I will say that. Bab's first shot is no good.
Yeah, it's the same 3 people, Thayer, Glenn, and Wood. Thayer, McLivin, and good.
And now Garrett Dredge going to be coming in. I think, yeah, he came in for Alex Ellis. Yes. And we were talking before about how Pioneer has not done a lot of subbing. Frontier has been doing that. They've been trying to keep a lot of their players fresh. And Bab makes it a 1-point game with that shot. He's got 5 on the night.
Yeah. No, that's a really interesting note you had there about Pioneer. These are some of the same guys that have been on all game.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it has to start wearing on them at some point. Josh Wood with a great look. The jumper doesn't go, and Fasulo can't bring down the rebound. Shot doesn't go for the second time. Once again, an offensive rebound. A third time is not the charm. Millette grabs the loose ball, and a foul is going to be called. I think that's going to be on Sahowski. He's sitting on the ground, shocked. And the Pioneer fans are also up in arms. Did you catch that cheer?
I do not.
Because it wasn't you can't do that. That was something different, but I couldn't quite place it.
And that's the thing. I mean, even though we didn't hear it, it's still good to see. Fans are cheering.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
It's a great turnout tonight. And now Fasulo, pass over to Millette. Double teamed immediately. Some great defense tonight from the Panthers. One-handed rocket. Millette for 3. Bang!
What a shot. And a great assist by Owen Bab. Nice instant out of the hands.
Millette with 12 on the night. The deep 3. Oh, my God, are you kidding me?
Wow, what a rebuttal.
And once again, a 1-point game now in favor. Oh, my God. No good. And the rebound isn't there for the Red Hawks either. Once again, talked about it a lot. The rebound game really kills this team a lot. What a pass into Rediker. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Timeout from Pioneer.
I think that Josh Morse was right there to take a timeout too, but
oh yeah.
What a look from the Panthers. They're up by 3. And I will say, though, they're in foul trouble right now, Tyler. 2:35 to go. 4 fouls. They're right on the verge of a bonus.
Yeah, they are, Mason.
And I mean, they've been racking up some points. Not very evenly spread out, though. We've got 3 guys that have scored all of Pioneer's points and no one else.
Yeah, Mason, it's very similar to how their foul spreads. Only 3 guys have actually got called.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 guys from the Red Hawks who have scored the points. Fasula leading the way by a very large margin, and the Red Hawk is having some fun out there tonight.
Look at that. Came out of his nest to have some fun.
And before we go back into the game from this timeout, we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Tonight's FCAT Sports broadcast is supported by Albert Hearing Services, improving lives 1 ear at a time, and Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports. We're still waiting for the Dragon to break 100 tonight. He's at 94 points. He just needs 6 more, and it very well could come in the form of a couple clutch 3-pointers late in this game, Tyler.
Yeah, Mason, I couldn't agree more, but also I think we should never underestimate. Oh, there it is.
Come on. Oh, in and out. Wow.
The Dragon short game is phenomenal, although a quick little miss there. It's all good. As long as he can control the paint, offense and defense, I think he's going to get that 100.
And Frontier definitely needs a big stop on defense right now, Tyler. 2 minutes to go in the third. They're down by 3. And now the pass over to Rediker. He gets a screen. Now the handoff to Thayer. Rediker, Dredge wanted that steal, leaves an open lane, and now the passing around, deep 3, no good off the front of the rim. Bab brings down the rebound, keeps his foot in bounds. That was an impressive job right there.
Excellent steal from the big man.
And now Fasulo, what does he want to do? Long pass, and it's going to be intercepted. And that's why a lot of coaches frown on those long passes, Tyler. It's just it gives the defense plenty of time to read it and just to pick it off like that.
Yes, it is. I was thinking it's about time that was happening. There's been a lot of cross-court passes here.
Absolutely. I mean, it's about time that someone read that. But now Redeker hands it off on the far sideline. Thayer gets a screen from Wood. Almost goes over the half court. Sahowski. Pass back over to Redeker. Finds a lane. And the Dragon can't block him.
That was just really impressive offense there from Redeker.
Absolutely.
Going over the Dragon.
And now another bad pass.
Whoa.
Is going to go Frontier's way. Diving play by Thayer right in front of our table.
Wow.
But now Frontier down by 5, Tyler. This is really not what you want to see, of course. But, I mean, they haven't been able to score for a decent amount of time now.
Yeah, Mason, you're right. I mean, this is a very, very challenging point. But who knows? Quick 3 here, and then everything's different, even just a 2.
Absolutely. They've got 52 seconds to do it. Millette with the ball. Works his way into a corner. Baseline. Didn't want it. He's being double teamed pretty fiercely. Pass into Bab. The give and go. There it is.
Making his way downtown.
Walking fast. And now a 3-point game with 33 to go. Redeker with the ball, being double teamed. A little taste of their own medicine there.
Man.
And now the pass into the paint. Redeker and one.
Oh, no.
Hawks cannot be giving that up right now, Tyler.
That was some really impressive offense, though, by Pioneer Panthers there. They were able to lure out Owen Babb from the paint, and then from there it went downhill.
Absolutely. They're doing a great job of breaking down the Hawks defense, Tyler. And this is why they are 12-4 on the season. They're on a 3-game win streak, too. I forgot to mention that. But now at the line is Kurt Redeker. Make that 13 points on the night.
Very, very impressive, Mason.
And now shot clock is dark. 18 to go.
It's a point game. Get some points here.
And now Dredge with 12. 10 on the clock. Pass to Ellis in the corner. Timeout's going to be called by the Red Hawks. It's a 6-point game. And there definitely has been a big change of momentum in this third quarter. And the third quarter, we said it a lot, it's a huge pivotal moment for any game, both girls and boys, Tyler.
Yeah, Mason, this is really where the game starts to shift into its final possessions. It's either going to keep going the way it has, but more likely everything is going to shift. There's going to be different point scorers. Everything is going to change.
Absolutely. Teams just try and pull out every stop that they can. This late in the season, too, no matter how little, no matter how small the win is, it's a win. And that's what matters. You need to be getting as good a look as you can in these last few games. And the Red Hawks, after this face-off against Pioneer, they go to the Panthers' den at Pioneer in Northfield to face off against them for the second and last time this regular season. And then they're going to come back home on Valentine's Day next Wednesday. We're going to be there to cover that on Tom's birthday as well. Valentine's Day, that's your birthday. That's what you said, right? 14th? He's looking at me with a blank stare, but Millette is back on the court. 3 seconds to go. They got to get a shot. Ellis, Millette, downtown. Oh, man, I was going to lose my mind if he made that shot. And Millette has had some great looks, deep threes. He hit a game-winning 3 for the Red Hawks back when they played Hopkins much earlier in this season. They won that game by that 3, 57-54. But as I was saying, they have 2 games left in the season to play after this. Girls' season is over. Yep. They finished the regular season. We'll go into Western Mass. I think it was 15-3 was their record. Yep. Huge win over Palmer, and a pretty crazy one, too. A lot of high tensions in that game. But they're going to, I think, I was overhearing the coaches, they're going to start off Western Mass at home, which is something that they have not seen, like, pretty much ever in a very long time.
Exactly, Mason, and a home court advantage is something that you always appreciate as a team, and that's something that's going to be very experimental tonight. We are staying here at home against Pioneer tonight, but then we're going right to them.
Yeah,
Could
and I
be
mean,
a whole different game.
absolutely. And part of it is like, oh, well, maybe they'll have a better chance because they'll learn some of the playing of Pioneer, and Pioneer won't have as much time to like change their playing style and grow over the course of the year because it's back to back. Or will it work to their disadvantage because Pioneer has had the same experience and now they're moving it into their own home arena?
Yeah, Mason, I think either way, it's going to be just as tense, just as fierce. This is going to be a nice close game, as is Monday's.
Monday, yes.
Yeah.
And now 8 minutes left for the Red Hawks to make a comeback and make their record 9-7 on the season. Modesto in the corner, pass into Ellis, and it's going to be taken away. Wood, pass is good, and one from Alex McClelland.
Wow. That is a tough start to any quarter, Mason, especially the fourth.
Yeah.
You do not want to see three-point play right off the bat.
Couple subs going to come in for the Hawks, two of their seniors, Fasulo and Dragicevic. And the big thing that the Hawks don't want to do is dig their own grave, Tyler. I mean, they want to be fighting until the end, and even if they lose, it's going to be a fighting loss for them. But that's going to be a three-point play for Alex McClelland. His first points of the night, I might add. Yep. And now Millette trying to find an answer for his team. Hands it off to Fasulo. Gets the screen from Bab, goes the other way. Can he get an opening? No, over to Millette. He's at the arc. And now Fasulo once again. Pass into Bab. Out to Dragicevic. In the paint. Fasulo doesn't want the three. There it is, and he gets fouled.
Nice.
There it is. That is exactly what they needed right now, Tyler.
And that's exactly who they needed to do that. That is perfect. Fasulo on the line. He has been shooting great. I believe he has made 3 out of the 4 of his free throws so far. And I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
And now he gets 2 more, and that's going to be McClellan's 3rd foul on the night.
Yes, it is.
First one goes.
That. Yeah, Mason, I feel like a lot of players are having 3 fouls on the night. I believe McClellan, as well as Dredge, is 3 now for Frontier. And Zaranowski.
Sahowski, yeah, he's also got 3.
Wow.
But right now in the quarter, it's 1 and 1. Oh, and it's 3 free throws. I forgot because it was a 3-point shot.
Exactly. That's why you need more. You want Fasulo on that.
Absolutely. And so now it's an 8-point game. Can he make it a 7? His last shot at the line for this trip.
It's good.
Wow. And now I think that's going to be Josh Morse calling a timeout for the Red Hawks. And that's a good call right there, Tyler. I think they need a lot to get back into this game right now. They lost a lot of momentum in that third quarter, and they really had a great thing going in that second. But it is 36-43 right now. Hawks down, trying to come back with 7:19 left in the game. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. It's 36-43. The Red Hawks are trailing the Pioneer Panthers in a very close game. They've lost a lot of momentum in the third quarter though, Tyler, and they have 7:19 left to make this 7-point comeback, and that is a step in the right direction for them on a misstep by Braden Thayer, who has been one of the big scorers for Pioneer this night.
Yes, it is. That's not something you would expect from him, but it might be something you would expect from this little area of the court.
Oh, absolutely. That's a very good point. I almost forgot about it.
Oh, wow.
And now Millette to take the inbound. Trying to find someone open. It's Fasulo. Immediately takes the 3. No good. Just a little short, and Bab can't get the rebound. And once again, the rebounds are crucial, Tyler. It's just you get those second chances, and it can mean the world to you.
Yes, they are. I think there's probably been around 10 points scored solely from offensive rebounds here. And that's something you cannot undervalue.
Absolutely. And now Wood with the ball, looking for a pass in the corner. It's Redeker. Will he look to drive? Yes, he will. And that is his signature move right there. I mean, honestly,
Very good look.
I would hope that the Red Hawks are able to pick up on that at this point in the game. Millette drives, puts it up. No good off the back of the rim. Babb to put it back up. That doesn't go either.
Again.
And
There you go. Look at that.
Millette with the finish, but somehow, for some reason, we've got Owen Babb wearing number 23 out on the court right now. I can't tell you why. This is the second time I've seen him change his jersey. He's typically 14. There was one game where he was wearing 4, and now the 2-on-1. Ellis. Oh, and he gets the block, tips it out, can't get the rebound. But now Pioneer has a chance to reset.
Not the right play, but Nico's holding tough.
And he'll get called for a foul.
Nico's third on the night.
That's tough, Tyler. That's really tough.
Yes, it is. And Joe Thompson from the Red Hawks coaching team is not really happy with that.
And rightfully so. I mean, the Hawks, they only have 2 on the quarter, but they're racking up a lot of player fouls on like the players' records themselves. But Millette playing some good defense, 10 against 10. Oh, and a bad pass once again from Braden Thayer. Actually, no, he was the receiver on that last pass that went out of bounds. That was my fault.
I mean, nevertheless, the theme of the bad passing is the more evident thing. There's been so many sloppy passes. He's lost so many good opportunities.
And Millette spinning around, puts the jumper up, rolls around, no good. Babb, can he put it? Yes, he can.
With that. 5-point game.
Double team, and they'll get it off to Redeker. Down the court. Babb, and that won't go either. Pioneers missing some really easy shots in the paint. Frontier's putting up a great stand. The drive, swing back out. The 3, short.
Wow.
He gets his own rebound. Wood to put it back up again, and he gets it. And that is just, again, rebounds, Tyler. Rebounds. Millette didn't want that 3.
Yeah.
Oh, from downtown.
No good.
Going to be off to the right.
Wow.
And Garrett Dredge is going to come on, I think, for Fasulo, yeah.
Yep. Well, it's like you were saying, that rebounding was, detrimental. I mean,
absolutely.
They had so many bad takes, and yet we still managed to let them to score.
Yeah, and now moving down fast, 2-on-2 for Pioneer, but now the team catches up. Hand off to Redeker. And we're experiencing some more technical difficulties. And now, he wanted that shot. I think that was just a little bit of a misstep, a literal misstep. And now Redeker gets it.
Babb! Look at that.
Oh, man.
All ball domination. There you go.
Are you kidding me, man? Millette, can he find an answer at the post? Gets called for a travel, and I told you it was going to come back to bite him, Tyler.
Yes, it is, Mason. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right. Down by 7 here. I don't know. The Red Hawk, though. He's confident in our team.
Oh, yeah. And I think we all need to be. The fans need to be doing some more cheering, hyping him up. Millette is going to get called for a foul. And Josh Morse is, he's astounded. He doesn't know what to think about this, Tyler. I mean,
we're having a conversation here now.
yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is that they're discussing. It might be the total foul count. Will they like reverse the call or something?
Who knows, Mason?
But and now the Red Hawks are using this as practically a timeout. It's a good idea.
Both teams huddling up.
7-point game, Tyler. Pioneer on top.
4.5 to go.
Game. The show's not over yet. We got plenty of time. Anything can happen. Who knows? Maybe something happens with this call and Frontier completely turns it around from here on out. We've seen crazier things happen. This is a completely surmountable score. The score deficit for them.
Yeah, exactly, Mason. I mean, if we were just to put this call aside, no matter what happens, this is a literal timeout for the teams here. This is no problem. It's a 7-point difference. That is like barely 2 possessions, a little bit more than 2 possessions. Not a problem. It'll be done real fast.
Absolutely, Tyler. And I'm looking at the scoreboard to see what exactly might be happening with a foul.
I think they just wanted to confirm or deny how many fouls Matt Smollett has. I have him down for having 3 on the night, but it is not very clear what was happening.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Nothing went up on the scoreboard, so we can't really tell you, but the screen is there from Sahowski, but now it's back up to Thayer. Wood in the corner, Sahowski again. Babb is there against him, and now it's McClelland. Same 5 guys who started this game, Tyler.
Yeah, Mason, I'm noticing that there are only 6 people who are suited up in the Pioneer.
Yeah, and Wood makes a nice move. Deep 3 from Thayer. It's a little bit too far somehow. He could have taken that 3, but he didn't want it for whatever reason. But now they got a whole new shot clock, and Redeker will hand it off. McClelland, Wood at the point. And now it's Thayer. Calling for a screen from Sahowski. Millette reads it, staying with him. And pass out. Shot not there for Sahowski. Puts it up, no good, and Babb brings the rebound down. Foul going to be called. I think that might be on Sahowski, although I am not sure. Yes, it is.
Yes, that is his 4th foul on the night, Mason. It's danger territory.
Very dangerous.
Wow.
And
Right.
Ellis is going to come off. Fasulo comes on. 3:25 to go. Still 7 points. And the Panthers took off a lot of time on that possession, Tyler. That is really going to hurt Frontier's chances.
Really did, but at the same time now, they don't really they can't really stop Owen Babb so much here without worrying about a foul. Just dish it down to Owen.
Absolutely. And Millette, does he want the 3?
Why
He's got the dragon, doesn't see him, puts it up. Oh my
He
God!
needs the dragon. He doesn't need him.
Look at that. Was that an and 1?
It was. Look at that.
Mad Max out on the court tonight.
That was incredible.
Are you kidding me, man?
Here we go.
And that was Thayer who picked up the foul for the Panthers.
Yes, it is.
Let's see what Millette can do.
It's a 4-point difference. There it is.
Oh my God.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Tight press here.
The pass gets into Redeker. Fasulo is there. He'll ease back. And now at the arc. Hands it off. Wood in the corner, it's Sahowski. Babb is right there. Pass back to the corner, Redeker. He might look for the baseline. No, passes back up top. Thayer looking back for Redeker. And again, the drive. And
Charge.
wow. And that is a big call for the Red Hawks.
That is Redeker's first, I believe, but still a charge. That's their 4th foul in the quarter.
And I hope Fasulo's doing all right. That looked like a forearm right to the face, but he's out there bringing the ball up for the Red Hawks. 4-point game, 2:30 on the clock. Let's see what he wants to do. Millette gets the pass. Drives to the baseline. Puts it up, gets blocked by Wood. Some great hands in the paint, Tyler.
Yeah, Mason, with over 2 minutes left here. Oh, it's a tough.
Foul's going to be...
Is that on Grid?
I think that might be.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So now, again...
It's his 4th on the night, Mason.
Both teams have 4 in this quarter. Wood will get the inbound pass. Next team to foul is going to give the other team a bonus. Wood taking his time, passes it over to Thayer. They're really slowing it down. They know time is on their side. Under 2 to go now. 2 minutes, excuse me. And now Thayer again with the ball. And just, oh man, that was a good recovery by Wood.
Over the top.
Spinning around, they got 10 seconds to shoot. They're playing some smart offense right now. Thayer puts it up, new shot clock, and wow, the Dragon was not ready for that at all. And this is, I gotta say, Tyler, the defense from the Red Hawks they're letting themselves down right now.
Yeah.
Timeout's gonna be called.
That was a good timeout, Mason.
No, that was Scott Thayer from Pioneer who called that timeout.
Nevertheless, I think the Red Hawks are really going to like that Oh my gosh, that was some really good offensive play in there, throwing it off the Dragon, but that is not something you want to see, especially on senior night. That was a painful yet very, very wise decision from Pioneer.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't deny that Fasulo is having one of the best nights of this season right now. He is putting up some great numbers, great performances on the court. He has 18 points on the night, leading the whole game. Person closest to him, of course, is Josh Wood, trailed closely by Kurt Redeker, both from Pioneer. And I mean, we're still waiting for the Dragon to make any sort of big plays. I think that they really need to start feeding it to Owen Babb more. He has under 10 points on the night.
Yeah, Mason, and like this is the opportune time to do so because Owen's only defender, number 11. I mean, he doesn't stand a chance. He has 4 fouls on the night. If he goes up and blocks him one more time, he's done.
You bring up a very good point, and I mean, in my opinion, that's free cash right there.
That really
for the
is,
Red Hawks.
One thing I want to point out too is the top scorers from Pioneer. They have very little fouls. Like Redeker has 1 and Wood has 2.
They've been playing.
Not a big thing.
They've been playing some really good, clean basketball. And the inbound, they get it into Redeker. He gets 2 more on the board.
That is not what you want to see. Minute and a half left.
The defense is really coming up short right now for the Red Hawks. Really shooting themselves in the foot. They have a minute 20 to make a 6-point comeback.
Well, it's still a 2-possession game. Morse calls a timeout here for the Red Hawks.
Yeah.
Decision.
And once again, both teams in foul trouble right now. Both with certain players and on like team fouls in this quarter. Hawks need to be really careful right now, Tyler.
Yeah, they really do, Mason. This is very close. Wow. Right. Very little time left to play. And both teams are in foul trouble. There's a couple players specifically who need to be extra careful.
Yeah.
Not in good territory for either teams yet. The Pioneer, it's a 6-point lead. All they have to do is stand tall and they're good.
Absolutely. And on the other side of things, Tyler, Pioneer is very, very aware of the situation that their teams are in with fouls because in their last offensive possession, they were taking their sweet time out on the court getting that basket, and it took so much time off the clock. So Frontier, I think that they really do need a 3 right now to get themselves within range of tying this game up. Cross-court pass the Dragon. Does he want the 3? Pass over Millette. 3 ball. There you go. There you go.
That's exactly what you want. All right, it's tight press.
Pass over, and now they're going to slow it down as expected. Ellis, they can't foul. I mean, foul is pretty much a last resort at this point. They haven't been good at the line either. Thayer hands it off. Redeker getting pressured from Millette. Step back, and now it's Wood. Thayer, 40 to go. It's a 3-point game. We've seen this so many times before. Redeker puts it up, and that's good. Hawks got back fast. Shot clock is dark. Final 30 seconds of the game. Millette, let's see what he can do. Fasulo has the ball now. Dancing around at the arc. Got to pass it off. Ellis into Owen Babb. The skyscraper puts it in.
There you go. 15 seconds left.
They should really call a timeout right now, I think, Tyler.
Yeah, they need something.
And the Dragon's going to have to foul.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that is the right call. I mean, the other thing is Josh Morris might not have any timeouts left. I'm not sure. But
I believe they have called only 2 in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. Huh.
But now Pioneer has a bonus. They're leading by 3.
Yep.
Leading by 3.
10 seconds left.
One make from Josh Wood can put this game out of reach. And Pioneer has struggled so much at the line tonight.
They really have, and Wood has made 1 of his 4 free throws so far.
Crowd's getting loud. Josh Wood for the game. And he makes it. A huge make from Josh Wood, and now it's a 4-point game. Technically 2 possession. I mean, well, technically it can be 1 possession. You get a 4-point play, you know, and you tie the game, but that has only happened once for the Red Hawks this whole year. It was at that Greenfield game. Garrett Trent with an absolutely phenomenal play. I don't think we can count on him to replicate that right now. It very well might be out of reach for the Hawks right now, Tyler. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, this is a scenario where as long as Pioneer is able to not have a quick 2 and then get the scramble ball loose and it's the last second shot, all they have to do is keep them outside. Do not draw a foul for a 3. If you cannot allow a 4-point play here, that's absolutely not acceptable. As long as they played good, they don't allow a quick 2, they should be fine. There's only 10 seconds left. Not much they can do.
Absolutely. I mean, it's once again Wednesday. Monday, the boys had a game at East Hampton, I think it was. Yes, it was at East Hampton. 14-point win for them. Big win, 84-70. And now another close game like they had on Wednesday night against Drury. Pass out, the Dragon for 3. Oh, it's no good. The rebound comes down for Redeker. Yeah. I mean, a good job fouling, but that is pretty much the game, Tyler. You got point. There's nothing you can do, really. Especially, I mean, an absolute miracle is what you need. There's nothing else that I can say about that.
There's nothing much there. I mean, Dragon had a take, but it was no good. It was so close, but
it was a great look for him too. Good chance.
It was decent. Like someone was his way, but it wasn't too bad. But it's all right. Less than a second left.
Yeah, and now Redeker at the line, trying to put a couple more on the board for the Panthers. First shot is short.
Paul Malvern has just stolen my speed fish. Yeah.
Well,
now 4-point game. Oh,
yeah, 4-point game. He missed that first one, and now his second shot. No good.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. Once again, really tough, close loss. Wednesday night, the Red Hawks had a face-off against Drury at home. Another really great team. They lost by 3 points. Tonight they lose by 4 against the Pioneer Panthers. But we will see them again very shortly on Monday. They're going to be playing at Pioneer to try and get some redemption for their seniors, especially the big man of the night is Nico Fasulo, finishing the game with 18.
That was super impressive, Mason. And a third of those were completed free throws.
Yes.
And that is such a valuable thing. And wow, I don't think that almost anybody else in the Frontier team had many made free throws.
Yeah, I mean, it did, like we said, it came down to the free throws, Tyler, and they make a huge difference in a game like this when it's against two really, really good teams. Max Millette also had an amazing night, 15 points. Owen Babb, the skyscraper on the court, with 11. The Dragon didn't quite make it to 100 tonight. He's at 94 right now, scoring 2 points early on in the game. And Roman Desso also got 2. On the other side of things, Kurt Redeker leading the way for the Panthers with 19. Braden Thayer with 12. 3 points for McClellan. He got that 3-point play in the fourth quarter, I think it was. And then 18 for Josh Wood. Both, and we talked about this a lot, the center can change the course of the game because everyone is always expecting those, big 3-point plays, 3 balls from way downtown or something like that in these last-ditch efforts. But you feed it to a big man like Owen Babb or Josh Wood, you are going to get points on the board.
Yeah, Mason, that was something I really love to see. I love seeing Babb versus Wood down there, and that is another thing that I'll be looking forward to next Monday. This is a very competitive game tonight, very close, and I expect to see just as competitive and just as fun of a game on Monday.
Absolutely. That was one of the, I'd say that's the second best matchup we've seen in the paint for the boys this whole season. the best matchup I'd say was Bab against Brior
Yes,
for
of
Greenfield.
course.
That was just absolutely stellar. But the Red Hawks will go back to an 8-8 record, 500 win percentage. These next
There
two
it is.
games against Pioneer once again, and then the home game at Mahar are going to be huge for them and where they land in their conference standings as well as divisional. They're 23rd right now. We'll see how this game affects that in a few days. But once again, for the last time, 52-48. Hawks come out with a tough loss. We'd like to remind you one last time that tonight's FCAT Sports broadcast was supported by Albert Room Services, including live, 1 year at a time, and holiday pizza from Official Pizza. I've been Mason Smith, here with Tyler Wolkowitz, Tom Albert, Amalia Smith, Max Wormgore, and Isaac Wormgore. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. You've been watching Frontier Community Access Television.
Well, the Pioneer.